My name is David Landini. I've been ill for the last week, so I've been a bit limited with what I can do with a lot of things. Mainly just spent the last week resting, recovering and healing. That's about all I could do. But anyway, back now. But this video is to discuss the formation of the Riverina Estate. Now, the first thing to understand is that the Riverina Estate group will succeed. We will form a Riverina Estate separate from New South Wales in the New South Wales section, and eventually Victoria as well, particularly Northern Victoria. They have the same problems as we have in New South Wales, a mirror image. Now, the first process, or the first step of the process to eventually form that state is to register a political party. Now, a political party, the Riverina Estate Party, requires 750 members in New South Wales and 500 in Victoria. Now, there is no responsibility for members being in this party. There is no liability for any members being in this party, and there is no obligations for anybody in the party. People can be as active as they like, but there are certainly no obligations. So what the advantage of a party is that this party will then stand candidates in the relevant electorates in New South Wales and in Victoria. It will give supporters the opportunity to vote in support of this issue, and if this issue gains 10%, perhaps 20%, and I think it will gain at least 10%, it will make the issue a real political issue. It will also be a huge advertising benefit, because it will say to everyone in the whole states of New South Wales and Victoria, there is a significant group that is demanding the formation of a Riverina Estate. So the advertising value, of course, will be that on every electoral ballot, as we all know, we have the Liberal candidate with the Liberal Party name or banner behind that name. Labor, same thing, Labor banner behind that name. The Greens candidate and the Greens banner behind that name, and so forth. Now, most people, when they vote, don't actually know the candidate, but they know the party, and they vote for the party. So with a registered party, alongside the other candidates with their banners behind their names, there will be candidates, or perhaps multiple candidates, even in the same electorate, with the Riverina Estate Party banner on the voting ballot. So when people vote, they can vote in support of this issue. They can show their support for this issue. Now, that will, of course, 10%, perhaps 20% of the vote. That becomes a real political issue. Now, that support will be used as leverage to demand a referendum of the people in the proposed Riverina Estate in New South Wales, and eventually in Victoria as well. And that referendum will be won, because simply we won't hold it until we know that we have the numbers to win it, and then that referendum will be held. That successful referendum result will be used to compel the Parliament of New South Wales for the New South Wales section, and eventually compel the Victorian Parliament for the Victorian section to consent to the formation of this party. And the consent of the Parliament of New South Wales for the New South Wales section and the consent of the Victorian Parliament for the Victorian section is the only formal requirement for formation of this state. So there will be a membership form linked below this video. Please share this video and print off a membership form if you haven't done so already. There are 2 levels of membership. Establishment membership is free. There is a general membership with a small fee attached. Now, as far as the electoral commissions in the relevant states are concerned, you're a member. And the main reason for membership is to get the numbers so that we can register a party, get that party name on the electoral ballot, enable people to vote in support of this issue, and then use that support to cause a referendum, and then use that successful referendum to compel the Parliaments of New South Wales and Victoria to consent to the formation of this state. So print off a membership form if you haven't already done so, and your membership will be greatly appreciated, of course, and will accelerate state formation. This formation will happen because it has to happen. I've already done videos, there's a lot of information on the website about the reasoning for this state. It will happen, so sign up, become a member, and do your bit, and I'll just add 3 cheers for the Riverina.